Welcome back. We are here at Proctors, where Wicked is on the main stage through November 9th. We are here with the two main stars of the show. Now, I know what you're thinking. Don't be confusified. I am not playing Glinda. I may look like her, but I am not the leading role.
Can you do that flip thing again there?
Tough.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, working on it, yeah. Zoe Jensen is coming for your role. Jesse Davidson with us here as well, the two stars of Wicked at Proctors. Ladies, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having us.
So exciting.
Thank you.
What is it like to be part of this iconic show? Jesse, I'll start with you since you're closest to me. You already understand Caitlin's obsession and love for this show. It runs deep with a lot of people.
Yeah, it is not just me. It is everyone. It should be everyone.
Thank you. Yes, I mean, this kind of excitement, it just fuels our fire every day to come in fresh and give every audience the show they deserve and our best show. It's just never lost on us how much the show is meant to so many different age groups and people all over the world, and so just to be able to be a part of its long-lasting legacy, it just feels so special to us, especially since Zoe and I grew up also listening to the music and also having our own personal relationship with this show. It just every single day feels like a gift and full gratitude.
Yeah, you must have pinch me moments, right? This has got to be a dream come true.
Every single day. I mean, again, like Jesse said, this has been something that's been important to us since we were both kids. I saw Wicked when I was 11, and it was what got me interested in theater. And I just remember leaving that show wanting to do this when I grew up and being like, how does it all work? Like, you know, how is the behind the scenes? And so it's really fun to get to share that experience with people in the audience. It's so many people's first shows, even in Schenectady. We've had people come up to us after the show like, this is our first musical ever, and like, what an honor to get to share that. Like, I know the impact it's affected me.
Did you envision yourself in a particular role when you were watching this national tour?
Well, I never thought I would be Glinda because I'm not blonde. I just didn't see that for myself, but there are wigs, so it works. It works well, and the blonde is wonderful. But yeah, I think I just had dreams of being in the show. I played the violin when I was younger, so I thought, oh, I'll be in the orchestra. So I just am happy to be here.
That's amazing.
Yeah, wow. I mean, it just must be so great to be on stage and to look out and see the younger generations look up to you, right? That was you when you were that age. And the story relates to all of us, right?
It does. I think it's a tale that just lasts throughout many generations. I think we're seeing people show up at the stage door who are 10 years old, and like Zoe said, it's their first time ever seeing a musical. And then we have people who are coming and they're in their, you know, elder years, and they just feel so hopeful at the end of our show, so inspired at the end of our show, and just I think everybody becomes an immediate Wicked fan and falls in love with it, whether it's their first time or their 17th time. And it's just, we're really lucky that this show is for the masses.
For people who know the show Wicked, they'll understand the question I'm going to ask here. If you haven't yet seen the show, you need to, after understanding what goes through Jesse's mind at this moment. The last number of the first act before intermission.
Yes.
I would imagine you get excited before that every single time.
I sure do.
But there have to be some nerves too. You've got to hit that just right because so many people have seen it before or they know what to expect in a lot of ways. How do you balance maybe the nerves that also go along with being excited?
That's a great question. These days I'm feeling really locked into it, but I definitely will say that at the start I was like, this is a big feat and I know this moment means so much to so many people. And Zoe and I always say this, but there's just so much strength that we find in staring into each other's eyes. When I get up there and I'm flying, I feel like if I start to get nervous, I just look at Zoe. Zoe is my grounding throughout the whole show, and we have so many moments where we just get to hold on tight and say, it's you and me, we're a team. And I think because there are so many moving parts, sometimes it's actually easier to not have to think about it because we just have a job to do, we have a story to tell, and just making sure we're able to lock into what is our goal and what do we want the audience to feel. It's just, it's such a gift to be able to do that moment every night. And
not afraid of heights.
You know, I actually am. I am a little bit, but it feels magical to fly, and you don't see below you, so it feels like you're really floating over the audience. It's just amazing. I feel so lucky.
That was so special. Together, you're unlimited.
No, truly,
right?
it does feel like that.
So great. What is your favorite part of the show? Maybe your favorite song, your favorite act?
Yeah, my favorite song is For Good. I know that's right at the end, but for many reasons. Number one, it's just one of those moments that I do every day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in Wicked. Like, I hear the soundtrack when I sing that song. Jesse and I really go through such a journey, our characters, but also ourselves as humans throughout the show, because we don't get too many breaks. We don't really get to see each other. So that's really our moment of coming together at the end of the show, and like, we have a lyric, and none of it seems to matter anymore. And that's really a moment that I can tell that we're really connecting, and it's like, no matter what just happened in this show, it was a great show. And I mean, it's always a great show, but you know, it's one of those moments that's just like, we made it, let's finish this off strong, and yeah, it's just such a freeing release.
There's an exhale there, right? It sounds like, I ask this often to comedians who get in front of a room and everybody seems to laugh at the same time or appreciate the same humor, no matter where they're from, what their beliefs are, who they may have voted for. And that happens in a theater all the time, too. I don't know, when you're on stage performing, do you ever maybe not think about it, but feel that in the response from people that like this crosses every type of potential boundary there might be?
Absolutely, and I think that's one of the strengths of theater, is to be able to bring people together over shared human experience. And I think that it does break down those differences and those walls that sometimes we have up between us, just to be able to sit in a theater as a community experience and feel empathy and feel, I think we get to feel ourselves in these characters as audience members, and I think that's one of my favorite reasons to be an audience member sometimes. And so to be able to share that with people and see them have that feels so special. And we hear them, we feel them, we sometimes see them, sometimes we don't with the lights. But it's nice.
And what's interesting is everyone reacts, everyone's with us, but it also differs. The different cities that we go to, I've noticed. I mean, sometimes people are a little louder, sometimes certain things hit more in certain cities, or sometimes they're listening more and more. You know, it's just interesting to see how this story hits people all over the country. That's kind of one of the perks of touring, is you get to just share it with so many people around the country.
Is it true that people in the audience are not supposed to sing out loud like they're at a concert?
I mean, I guess.
I would say generally.
Sing through the whole thing.
I mean, it's hard though. I don't blame people. You know, I've been in audiences before where people have sung along, and you can't help but feel like, oh well, you know, it's joy. You know, so and we can't hear you from on stage.
Right.
So you
the people next to you might be bothered,
they might be, but we're okay.
You guys have already been out a little bit in Schenectady as well, which is really cool. I don't know how often you get to do that as you tour the country, but you've been to the Nests, you've been to
great place.
Yeah.
So
did you say Buds on Jay?
Buds on Jay.
I love Buds too. Another good place.
Yeah. So that's really cool that you get to experience some of what we have here locally in the 518 as well. Zoe and Jesse, I'm not going to take the last moment
No,
from
it's
you.
okay. I could stay here forever. I'm going to just stay, hang out with you guys on stage. No, this is really special, and it's great to see you guys. Obviously, you care so much about the show and your roles, which I can't imagine being in the show and not, but really it comes through. I can see it in your eyes, I can feel your passion, and so I'm glad that you guys are representing the characters the right way and the best way possible, because you're doing us all justice. And there's a lot of little girls out there that wish they could be like you guys, like me. I just can't sing well. So thank you for what you're doing.
So much. We're so grateful to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So?
That was fun. I loved it. It was so thrillifying. It was very inspiring.
Yeah, and that was the morning after or I think maybe they had done 2 performances already,
Wednesday
right?
and
that
Thursday,
was Friday, yeah. So thanks to Zoe and Jesse for being gracious with their time after performing the night before, and then obviously having one coming up on Friday night as well. So tickets at proctors.org. The show is on the main stage through Sunday. You will get there at some point.
I will. I'm still not sure when.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go.
Especially now that you got to talk with both actresses.
I know, of course.
Sing loud. Maybe they will hear you on stage.